Hey planners, did you know that creating high quality short form videos doesn't have to break the bank? It's no secret that creating short form videos is the secret to skyrocketing your business on social media. But what might be holding you back is feeling like you need a movie quality camera to get you started. However, that couldn't be further from the truth. And if you don't believe me, I recently teamed up with Sarah, who's a friend of Plann and a video content expert, and she's helped me compile this list of affordable gear for you. With the right gear, you can produce professional looking content on a budget. Here's a rundown of the affordable equipment you'll need to get started. Number one is your phone. Chances are you already have this and you're probably watching me on it. That's right, there's no fancy cameras needed here. If your smartphone is less than 10 years old, then the chances are you have the ability to create Hollywood quality content from the comfort of your home and phone. A lot of times we just don't have the knowledge to tap into the power of our phone's cameras and what they can produce. Most phones that are under 10 years old actually have access to 4K quality. It's just not automatically turned on. That's why it's so important to know which settings to use to maximize the quality of your phone camera. Pay attention because in my next slide, I'm going to show you how your settings should look. The next piece of equipment that you'll need is a tripod. Chances are you're creating your videos solo, and if that's the case, then having a tripod is a must. Now, of course, short term, you can lean your camera up against your Stanley Cup and try and film videos of yourself, but honestly, this really jeopardizes the quality because you're most likely not getting the most flattering angles, and this is just not a long-term solution. You need a tripod. And there are so many different types of tripods out there depending on what kind of content you're going to be filming. Now, what tripod you need kind of depends on the content you usually film, what industry you're in. For example, if you have a dancing studio, you're going to want a tripod that's a standing tripod, so it's eye level with you. Or if you film yourself doing crafts, let's say you have a craft making business and you're usually sitting down at a desk or something, you can get a smaller tripod and just put it on the table in front of you. But no matter what kind of tripod you need, I've included different options down below, so go check it out. Next up is lighting. Proper lighting is absolutely key when it comes to the quality of video content. The lighting is actually what's going to set the mood and also direct the viewer's eye. For example, when I say setting the mood, you don't want to be showcasing a skincare product and be filming a tutorial on how to use a product in a dark basement. Not only can the viewers not see the effects of you using the skincare products because the lighting is bad, but it also just is a terrible mood. For a video like this, I would recommend filming in front of an open window. That's actually what I'm doing right now. And you're going to get some really beautiful natural light that's going to enhance the skin, that's really going to showcase what your product does to the skin, and it also just sets the mood and already elevates your product by having content that has nice lighting. And also, if you're someone who's shy in front of the camera, then having good lighting is going to be a total game changer for you. Lighting makes the ultimate difference to how you look on camera. And no one looks great on camera when you're in bad lighting. There's shadows all over your face. It's very unflattering. So this is also going to really help boost your confidence if you're finding it difficult to get the courage to film yourself. But oftentimes, shooting in natural light is just not feasible because natural light changes so much depending on the time of day and even the weather outside, and that's where artificial lighting comes in. Now, lighting equipment can get pretty complex and expensive, so I recommend you start with just a simple ring light. Even the most affordable options of these lights usually comes with a few different settings that you can use. For example, you can adjust the brightness, the tone, the warmth, and this is going to make a huge difference. Again, I've linked some below for you to check out. And last but certainly not least is a microphone. Okay, so this one isn't a must, but it's definitely helpful depending on what kind of content that you film. For example, if you usually film a talking to the camera style of video and you're pretty close to your camera, then oftentimes this isn't necessary. But if you're experimenting with some further away type content, like let's take the dance instructor example again, and you're filming a tutorial on how to do a particular dance move and you're going to be far away from the camera and need to explain while you're dancing, then this is where you're really going to need an external mic to pick up the sound and really make sure that you have that quality sound that's needed. And we're not talking about the bulky like microphones that hang over you when you're shooting a movie, or even like this one that I have here. We're talking about small little lavalier mics, so they're really tiny. You just clip them to your shirt or somewhere next to you, and they do a great job of picking up the sound, and they're usually really affordable. And that's it. With these 4 pieces of affordable equipment, you're already on your way to creating amazing high quality videos. Don't forget that after putting all this work into creating these videos, you're going to want to make sure you're optimizing them to get picked up by the algorithm and perform well on their designated platforms. And you can do that with a tool like Plann. On Plann, you can schedule your video content, optimize it with things like hashtags and our AI caption generator to really help give it the best chance possible at succeeding. And my favorite is that you can auto post. So you can set the day and time that you want it to post, leave it, and you're ready to go. Now I've gone ahead and included a 7-day free trial for you down below if you'd like to try it out. Okay, and that's it. And until next time, happy planning.